Hello everyone, my name is the Beta Cat, and welcome to Vambrace Cold Soul. Dude, listen to that main menu music. That is so nice and very beautiful. This game is a roguelike fantasy adventure where you traverse landscapes that are frozen with you and potentially your new party. I have seen very little gameplay of the game, but it is so beautiful and the music kind of just embraces that. If you guys are a fan of Darkest Dungeon, you're probably gonna like this game. It's very heavily not based on Darkest Dungeon, but I would say it's inspired. And you'll see that as we go through the game. Huge shout out to the devs for sending us a review copy of the game. The game is not out just yet, but you can play the game on full release on May 28th, so we're almost there. I've already went through the options, got through all of that, but we're just gonna hop right in. Nice. But man, that music was really good. You guys know me, I'm a big sucker for music. And it's got voice acting, yes. No, it doesn't. It's got like a little bit of voice acting. Private Biggs. Alright, this is the place I told you guys about. Wait, am I supposed to use a controller? Private Wedge. Looks like the spooks got here first. Was it really worth leaving our regular path to come all the way out here? We're not patrolling today. Besides, if you don't find more supplies soon, we'll all be in trouble. Have you a better suggestion? I'm not the one that will have to tell Celeste we came back empty-handed. Shut your pie holes. Who knows what's lurking about up here? Just look around and see if you can find anything useful. The Sarge. Check out the tutorial graphic above and move out. I think the game is wanting me to use the controller. That's fine. I'm okay with this. The command box on the bottom left displays your interactive options with the environment around you. The command box on the bottom right displays inventory, bio codex, and map options. The inventory displays the items your team is carrying. The map displays your current location, destination, and field encounters. The bio displays your team members' stats, skills, status effects, and equipped relics. Alright. Okay. Got a frozen dude right there. Let's see. Oh! Y is a quick save, I think. Nope, I just happened to push it exactly when I walked into the area. A door. Is it locked? Open it already, keep your guard up. Interaction icons represent a variety of ways you can engage with the environment around you. A red X on the intersection means you can neither access the area nor engage with the object. You'll need to hold the interact button to complete your action with certain objects. Alright. I can do this. I've played games before. Okay, we can't go that way. I found something. Looks like a chest of some sort. Well, what are you waiting for? Okay, here goes. I forgot how to open it. What? Oh, mother, help me. It's a miracle I survived this long in the company of fools. Just press and hold the button indicating the tutorial graphic and voila! It's usually a good idea to have someone with a high slight... A high slight stat in your team to do the dirty work. It's like sleight of hand. Containers like this may hold valuable loot. The character who has high sleight will have a chance at opening the chest and finding loot. Scavengers with low sleight may have a difficulty opening chests and will often find less loot. Alright, who has the good? Do you have good sleight? Joke. One man's joke is another man's treasure. Move aside and leave it to me. Oh, the Sarge have it, so I want to push Y, right? The chests here are different from the ones back in Edena. Forget the chest. Try checking your inventory and character bios that's indicated on the bottom right of the corner screen. Oh, that's inventory, my bad. Oh, we gotta read through it anyway. This is your team's inventory. The skull icon represents healing, the currency used to buy and sell items. The scale icon represents capacity and indicates how much your team can carry before suffering the overrate debuff. Each section of your inventory categorizes items by the same type. Most items can be sold to the merchants or removed from your inventory. However, quest items will remain with you. Relics represented by the diamond icon may be equipped to improve stats or upgrade skills. Some quest items may also be equipped. Okay. This is the bio. Learn more about your team members, stats, skills, status effects, and equipped relics here. Press left or right to toggle between the characters in your team. The heart icon indicates health, the flame icon indicates vigor. The sword icon indicates combat and represents the character's prowess of fighting. The lockpick icon indicates sleight and represents the character's ability to scavenge. The stars icon indicates merchantry and represents the character's ability to negotiate with the merchants. The eye icon indicates awareness and represents the individual's ability to spot traps. The party's success is determined by the ally with the highest rating. The 10 icon indicates Overwatch and represents the character's ability to care for the party while camping. Ooh. Combat skills can be performed while fighting. Normal skills are your character's default abilities. The flourish skills can only be used once it has been charged with flourish points. This section displays your party's equipment. You can check the value and benefit of equipment various relics here. Use the formation button to change your arrangements of your team members. You may need to dismiss a party member to create new comrades. Alright, so obviously, Biggs is really good at kicking butt. How do I see the next character? And Private Wedge is pretty good at... He's a pretty balanced character. Pretty good at fighting. Can do good at traps. Okay, he's gonna be our Overwatch dude, I think. No, she's gonna be our Overwatch dude. Man, Jesus, look at that! That's why she's Sarge, dude. Yeah, she big boy. Alright. So, how do I... Oh! I don't even have to go in there, I can just do that. Okay, how do I switch them again? That's the map. That is so adorable, look at that. You guys see? That's a little chibi version, dude. Nice. I can't wait to get into a fight. It's freezing out here. You think the spooks are getting close? Did you forget to bring the geistometer again? We should keep going. No use to going back the way if we came, if they are. Stay put for too long and they'll catch up. Remember, if your health and vigor drops to 0, we'll be the ones spooking this place. Let's go. I feel uneasy. This place gives me the creeps. The red bar in the character's HUD indicates health. If the character's health drops to 0, he or she will die. Damage to health is usually incurred during combat. The yellow bar on the character's HUD indicates vigor, a character who will also die if vigor drops to 0. Damage to vigor is usually incurred through the stress of exploration. You gain flourish points through critical action bonuses and finishing turns during a combat. Accumulating enough will activate your flourish. Alright. Well, we all seem to be good at the time okay. Infrasonic Totem. You spring a trap that spreads infrasonic waves, causing you a strange tension. Oh no! Health -2 and hand tremors. Another trap. Best to have someone with a high awareness stat in your team to avoid them. Traps are a dangerous feature of Ice Nair. Your party leader or the entire team could incur damage from an activated trap. Characters with a higher awareness will warn your party of imminent dangers and allow you to avoid unexpected casualties from traps. Characters with lower awareness will trigger traps more easily. Some actions have a probability of failure. Excuse me. When you see this green script, it means your attempt was a success. The red script means the action failed and you will incur a penalty. The gray script means you miss and the enemy has evaded your attack. The blue script means you scored a critical and your action's effects have been maximized. Alright. Alright, Wedge. This is your lead, my dude. I just saw something move in the distance. Get your weapons ready and think fast. Let's make sure we all get home today. Done. I'm ready. Whoa. Alright, boys. This is our first fight. You have encountered hostile enemies. Your team is located on the left and the enemy team is positioned on the right. Each team has 4 slots rising in value from the center. The team's characters' HUDs have slots icons donating their space. The bottom bar displays turn order using the character HUD, slot icons. A higher awareness gives characters an advantage in initiative. If 2 characters have the same awareness, the one position in front will get initiative. Good. When a character icon reaches this point, it is his or her turn to take action. Normal skills are your character's default abilities. The flourish is powerful but needs to be charged by accumulating flourish points, which we just learned previously. Using guard helps your characters defend themselves at the cost of 1 vigor. It is a useful way to defend against powerful enemy flourishes. You may even get a flourish point. Your characters may also pass their turn. You cannot use items or change relics during combat. However, you may check the map and bio for the benefit of planning your next move. Formation allows you to rearrange your team in the heat of the combat. Runaway is also a good option for avoiding combat. Alright. Let's see. So for her, we'll probably go with the attack. There are 3 range types for every skill: short range, mid range, and long range. Short range skills are only available while positioned in the first and second slot, and can only target enemies in the first or second slots. Mid range skills can be used in any position, but can only target enemies in the first or second slots. Long range skills can be used in any position and can target any enemy's position. If an enemy is cleared from the first slot, the closest enemy in any position will then occupy that vacant slot. Choose your target reticule is visible on enemy HUD. Alright. So let's go for this one in the back. Actually no. Yeah, I don't know these enemies, so I'm just gonna go for the front because we're gonna work our way backwards. Nice! It was a one-hit kill, my dude. Okay, next up is Biggs. He has a ability to pray. What does it do? Can I see what his skill does? Oh, okay. Heal self plus 4 health and receive inspired stats for combat. Deal combat damage to 1 short-range target. So that means he can hit this person. Good job, dude. Didn't die, though. Okay, for Wedge, Whirlwind, deal 4 damage to 2 mid-range targets. Is that a flourish skill? I think it is. Oh, he can use it. But I don't think it's worth using, to be honest. Actually, no, it could be. He might get a 2 kill. Let's see. Yes, he did. Nice. Alright, we just did a flawless victory. Feels good, man. I told you guys I had a bad feeling about this place. You're the one that insisted we come out here to begin with. By all means, continue quarreling amongst yourselves if you want to be ice pops. We have the spoils we came for, and it's colder than a witch's tit out here. I, for one, am ready to return. Hold up, guys. I see a body. Looks like a girl. Who is it? She's not from Del Arc. I don't recognize her. No other scavenging teams came up to today either. Well, we can't help her now. Search for the body. Seriously? You search her. Wait, she's still breathing. We should help her. Who knows how long she's been out here? You want to bring her back? Are you mad? We have no clue who she is. She could be with the Green Flame for all we know. She doesn't look like one of them. We can't risk compromising Del Arc's location. Celeste will have our heads. And what if she knows how to cast that strange magic? We don't have to worry about that. She's unconscious. Captain Lanville shall decide her fate. Looks like it's your lucky day, girl. Okay, for a second I thought I was gonna have to make a choice, which would have been neat.
I once read a man would have to go below the waves to understand the true scale of an iceberg. Reminds me of you, dear father. I confess I never really knew you. After all, how does one get the measure of a man when there's so much beneath the surface? Nevertheless, I owe my survival of Zumurud's blistering deserts and the wild forests of Sylvia to your training. When I was summoned home to Edina, in order to read your last will and testament, I didn't know what to expect. I suppose it comes as no surprise you remained a mystery even in death. I now find myself beckoned to the dwarven realm of Dockheim by the encrypted journal and ancient relic you left behind, on an expedition to the cursed city of Eisenair for answers you never provided. I shall not be daunted. My determination is equal to the task at hand. If, as you say, this Vambrace is the key to entering that forbidden city, I will find what I seek. My journey has been difficult. Since the Vambrace entered my possession, I have been plagued by unsettling dreams of a ghostly blade cutting me down.
Nice. We got some lore, dudes. Very cool. Chapter 1, The Adventuress. So that fighting sequence that we just went through, very cool. Again, if you play Darkest Dungeons or have any interest in that kind of playstyle, it's pretty similar. Oh, my head. Glad you could join us, Sleeping Beauty. Who are you? Let's make this clear. I'm the one asking questions here. You could start with your name. My name is Lyric. Evalia. I'm just gonna go with whatever way I want to pronounce it. Evalia Lyric. I am Lanville Esquire. You're lucky we found you. A moment later and you'd be in another piece of frozen decor gracing the streets. I must have fainted. I never felt a chill like that before. We are, unfortunately, well acquainted with it here. Celeste had half a mind to leave you up there. Good for you. She's not calling the shots and I was feeling generous. Up there? So we're underground. Looks like I got a sharp one on my hands. It took the liberty of searching your stuff. A bunch of climbing gear and a strange book nobody can read. Explain. I came seeking answers about my father and late Dr. Niccolo Lyric. I traveled here from Edina with his journal. Right, everyone knows nobody goes in and nobody ever comes out of Eisner. Eisner? You mean I'm here? I actually made inside the city? Suppose for a moment I entertain your absurd story. How the hell did you get past the Frostfell? That barrier around the city? I walked through it. Enough of this nonsense. You think I haven't seen what happens when someone touches it? Instant death. The only freaks wandering the surface are either spooks, mad survivors, or the green flame. You're not dead, and as far as I can tell, you're still sane. So let's cut to the chase. What's your connection with the green flame? Oh, I get to choose. I don't know them, because I really do not. Green what? Green flame. The archonic cult hell-bent on destroying the Guardian Alliance. Ring any bells, or have you been living under a rock? They're the ones responsible for this frozen curse? I can assure you I am not them. I just got here. You're serious, aren't you? Well, imagine to my surprise to learn some Edeni decided to take a leisure stroll on the surface. Listen, I have a matter of great urgency. I'm looking for an individual named Zekward. Do you know of him? There's nothing left for us to discuss right now. But I am feeling gracious today, so tell you what, I'm giving you tentative permission to move about Deliark. Until I can figure out what to do with you, that is. Deliark? Oh, that's the name of our lovely abode deep below Eisner. Welcome to paradise. You're just letting me go? There's nowhere to run, so you'd best make yourself at home. In fact, take this. You'll need some if you want to survive down here. This guy is such a nice person. What's this? We call it Helion. Or was it Helion? It's the only, though. It is the only currency worth anything down here, considering it a low welcome gift. I've never seen paper money. Try anything funny and you're dead. In a cell or right back on the surface where we found you. Are we clear? Crystal. No, your name is Lyric. Come on. Alright. I'm famished. Is there anything to eat down here? You can run while you're in Deliark. Oh, sick. I love running, dude. I run from all my problems. I know we just barely went through the tutorial phase, if you will. But things that caught my attention immediately. The music in the main menu is beautiful. That means I took a lot of time to make it sound good and to get someone that makes it sound good. Art style. If you like Darkest Dungeons or games of this kind of genre, then you're going to fall in love with it regardless. The combat was nice and smooth. I like that it's probably best that I am playing with controller because, as you see, there's a whole bunch of hotkeys that I have to remember, and just playing on the controller probably feels a lot better, actually. But overall, first impressions, I like this. Now, we still have a few chapters to go before I can give you my full attention on this. But for right now, I am intrigued, I am captured, and I'm very interested to where we go from here. If you guys want to learn more about the game for yourself, check out the description below for a link to the Steam page. Once again, it releases on May 28th, so we're almost there. Anyway, dudes, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your involvement, and I'll see you all later.